Okay, now the place where we left it off was the third year of Michael Jordan's career. Well, at least in this sim. And if you don't know what it is that we're trying to do, is we put Michael Jordan in today's NBA and see how his career would pan out. Now, in his first 3 seasons, his first season was unbelievable. His second season was good. And this last season that he was on was absolutely horrendous. And I don't think he even managed to get past the first round at all. Now, in the third year, we were the 3rd seed and lost to the 6th seed. Yeah, in 7 games, right? And Michael Jordan didn't have like an amazing playoff. But here we've got Michael Jordan right now, right? So he's gone up to a 90 overall, which should go up by the end of the season before we turn to the next one. And he seems quite satisfied-ish with how things are going, and he looks to re-sign with the Bulls, which is good. And look, even in the playoffs, like, his numbers have dropped. So this is what he was working at. I believe that this is where he was at, really. His rookie season, Zach LaVine was gone, so the heavy lifting was his. But this was always my concern, right? And I said this in the previous video, right? I said, well, would Michael Jordan have been able to keep up with the 3-point shooting barrage that we've got going now? And I ended up by saying that if that was the case, then he would have been a better 3-point shooter. That's a fact. But the game hasn't translated that too much. I might send him to training camp. I know I said that I wasn't going to like get involved too much, but I think I should. I really think I should. So if we go elsewhere, his attributes are as good as anyone's. I believe he should be like a top 25 player anyway. His badges are starting to build up. So we've got 2 gold badges. Defensively, he's already a monster, and he can finish with the best of them. So they're always going to get better. Here are the awards that he had so far. So if we start from the top, he made the All-Star in his rookie year, 2nd team All-NBA rookie year, 3rd team All-NBA in his 2nd year, 1st team All-Defense in his first 2 years. And then I told you in the 3rd year, he bombed a little. He was Rookie of the Year, 1st team All-Rookie, blah, blah, blah. He's got 1 more player option, so it'd be interesting to see where he goes. And that is the end of it. So if this is the latest, this is how he did against Philadelphia. So he bombed in game 7. Bombed. Did he foul out? Not even. He bombed. And look at his 3-point shooting. Like, he does not even attempt. But he was okay. 28 in the opening game. No, sorry. 20 opening game. Then 28. Then 26. Then 20. Then 23. Then 23. 21. And then the last game I don't know what happened. Anyway, so let's get back into it now, right? Now we need to advance all the way to the start of next season. We don't care about that or that or that or that or that. We don't care about the draft lottery no, we don't care about catch-up scouting either. What we care about is rookies. No, team play options. We're going to go straight to that. So we don't care about none of that either. Now, in the last episode, it was a lot about Michael Jordan's gambling, right? And I know a person who is did university studies in psychology, and I don't want to speak out of turn, but I think she's a counselor. And I asked her, what makes someone an addict? And there's actually a set of criteria that you have to meet. But even then, addiction can be split up into 3 parts. There's mild, but then there's also like overly addictive. I'm not sure what the upper scale is called, but it's the argument that we're having in the podcast. And this is why I'm mentioning it. The conversation we're having in our podcast. And if you haven't watched that, please go back. That was the last review that we did. I said, well, you don't really need to, and I should really change this as well because I love having this on here, is that Tariq, rightfully so, including Sosa, said that if he wanted to stop, then he could have stopped. He wasn't gambling like all his money away and stuff like that. And that falls under one of the criteria, which is that you can't stop but keep pumping money into it until you're broke. But I think there might be, like a mild one, mild. Anyway, doesn't matter. Michael Jordan to resign, of course. Accepted. Andre Drummond declined. Terrence Davis declined. Derek White declined. So let's see. I mentioned that he needs better players. Okay, so let's look at the free agents now. And James Harden's a free agent, and that would be a good signing. Nikola Jokic would be an unbelievable signing. Andre Drummond, for that matter. Jimmy Butler, Malcolm Brogdon. Like, there's Kobe White is a restricted free agent, so we'll probably re-sign him. But there's options, and they need to try and sign one of them. Are they going to do it? And all the big boys are already off the table. Harden went to the Celtics. But you know what? We're just going to sim it through to player progression and just hope and pray that we get something out of this. Just hope and pray we get something out of this, man, for real. Because this team is so trash. And I don't care how good Michael Jordan is. He still needed Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, Steve Kerr, Paxson, BJ Armstrong. Player progression, and Michael Jordan is up to 89. I thought it's just 89 there, but 90 overall in the corner. I told you, 2K is bugging. 2K is bugging. So this here is a rookie that we signed. If we go to contract last year, and he looks good. He looks good. Okay. If we go to training camp, because I said that I was going to send Michael Jordan to 3-point training camp in the hope that that might make him a little bit better. Okay, so let's take him to training camp, and we want perimeter shooting, and that's what we're going to send Michael Jordan to. He's right at the top there. Let's see. Okay, see, 3-point, it's not that bad. Maybe it's his tendencies, and I don't care about the rest. Okay, cool. So I'm going to end the season here, and then we're going to come back to the start of year 4. Let's see what the squad looks like. And they did not make a single. And when I say single, they haven't made a single signing. Trey Lyles might be that one guy. Let's look at his history. Yeah, Trey Lyles is one of them. But what does he do? Really, what does he do? Let's see what Michael Jordan can do on his own. Game 1. Is a W, and usually we've been winning the first games of the season anyway. And Michael Jordan comes out with 20 and 11. Ooh, dishing the ball. All right then. This might be a new look because his assists weren't that high. That's another win, and this is a good look. And Korkmaz scores 23 and MJ scores 12. Again, no 3-pointers taken. Okay, and now we're going to go to the third game, and let's see what the sketch is there. And that's a loss to Giannis. And even Giannis didn't have a good game. This is odd. And Michael Jordan, 25, 3, 7, 3 steals, 12 of 22, no 3-pointers taken. Got to the line once. That is not Michael Jordan. I'm going to go through to game 4. And that's a loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. What the hell do they have? That is a trash team. Sorry, let's go back. And Michael Jordan got 16, 4, 7, 1, and 1, which isn't bad. And then the last one, I promise, this is going to be the last one. We're kind of, 3 in a row. And Michael Jordan put up 27, 2 steals, 2 blocks. So he's already back into, 2 steals, 2 blocks. He's back in contention for defensive player, all defensive team anyway. So what I'm going to do now is, because I did say, we're going to sim it all the way to the end, hopefully make the playoffs. Because this is Michael Jordan's last season. If we do not make the playoffs, he's gone. And now we have to follow him to a different team. So, I'm going to sim it. Okay, I'm going to simulate through the dates, and then once we get to the end of the season, I'll come back again. Okay guys, we have a bit of an issue, right? So here I am, I'm recording everything is set up, I had the audio set up on my laptop, I've got the camera in front of me, but the PlayStation also has the screen record, and it turns out that for this segment here, which is the end of this season, up until the end of the playoffs, it didn't save it, right? It didn't save it, and I can't go back and redo the whole thing because that would ruin the whole video, right? So I'm just gonna have to verbally tell you exactly what happened, right? So when it comes down to the awards, Steph Curry won MVP, Giannis won Defensive Player of the Year, and Devin Booker won Sixth Man of the Year. I still don't understand what is going on with that Sacramento Kings team, right? Which, as a reminder, in the next video, I'm just gonna have to go through all of the teams one by one and see exactly what happened, right? But those are all the notable ones. The Rookie of the Year, the Most Improved Player, and the Coach of the Year. I think they were all auto-generated, so I don't even know what their names were. And then when it came down to the first All-NBA team, second, third, Michael Jordan made first, and our boy made second. Yeah, Dennis made second All-NBA team, and then Michael Jordan made first All-Defensive team, which he's been doing that. He'd been doing that, right? So that's not important. It was the playoffs that was important. Now, we ended up with the 5th seed, and we played the 4th seed, which was Miami Heat. And the Miami Heat had Terry Rozier. They had an auto-generated guy at shooting guard. They had Jimmy Butler, Bobo, and they had Bam Adebayo. And Bobo is OP in this game. But the game, I think, when the Chicago Bulls won 4-1, something along those lines, and Michael Jordan was all right, numbers-wise anyway, and we proceeded to go and play the Boston Celtics in the second round. Now, let me tell you who plays for this Boston Celtics team, right? So they've got Kemba Walker, they've got James Harden, they've got Kawhi Leonard, they've got Jason Tatum, they've got Clint Capella, they've got Yusuf Nurkic, they've got, their team is a mazza. So I'm there thinking, do you know what? Maybe we might be able to get through it with a bit of luck. And no, it didn't happen. And the season literally just ended there. So I'm just going to continue the video on from here all the way to the end of Michael Jordan's 6th season. Okay, so I've actually simmed the first 4 games already. Okay, I got really impatient. Now, I've simmed them. There isn't much really to take away from other than the fact that if you really deep this roster right now, it is not bad. Okay, 1 through 3, although Lauri Markkanen picked up an injury, 1 through 5, amazing. Kobe White at point guard, 86 overall. Wendell, 87 overall. Dennis Turner, 89 overall. And Lauri Markkanen's 88 overall. And then Michael Jordan, obviously, 91. Like, that's a solid starting lineup. And then going off the bench, like, it's not amazing, but it's not bad. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not bad. So this was the best game if I haven't shown you already. 31 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks in that loss. But you got 33, 6, 6, 1, and 1. And again, no 3-pointers. So let's not even bother with that. Let's not bother. And as a matter of fact, now that you're here, you might as well sim the 5th game also. And that's a win against the Cleveland Cavaliers team that we already lost to. But look, they're turning up. 18 and 12. So his teammates are all helping. Shots are spread across. Michael Jordan, the contract he signed, if we go here, is 4 years with a player option. So he's stuck. He's stuck there for a minute. Okay, so what I'm going to do is simmer all the way to the end and then come back for the playoffs. That is the aim. See you guys soon. Okay, guys, season is over. So this would make the end of season 5, which is the 2nd season of this video. That's correct. So we've got 1 more season to go. Okay, sounds good. Now let me get this right. Because I like to have the logo there on the side, right? So let's get this right. Now we ended up with a 49-33 record again, 2 years in a row. Luka Doncic wins Most Valuable Player. That happens a lot. Whoever this is, Rookie of the Year. Devin Booker, 6th Man of the Year. So he moved on to the bench at Sacramento. What on earth is going on? Giannis Antetokounmpo wins Defensive Player of the Year, and whoever that is, Most Improved Player, and Michael Stauffer, Coach of the Year. Okay, cool. Now, did we make an All-NBA team? So we didn't make the first team, but we did make the second team, and Dennis Turner also made the second team. And can I just tell you, Dennis Turner is outdoing Jordan, who's gone up to 93, by the way. He's outdoing him. He's started the All-Star game and Michael Jordan didn't. He came off the bench. But the difference is that Michael Jordan is an all-defensive type player. Now, what does Michael Jordan need to do to win a title? I don't know, but we ended up with the 5th seed and we're in the same bracket again with the Boston Celtic team, who by the way is ridiculous. So they've got James Harden, De'Aaron Fox, Kawhi Leonard, Clint Capella, Yusuf Nurkic, Kemba Walker, Tristan Thompson, that is not right. That is not right. Anyway, so let's see who we're playing against. So the Detroit don't have Drummond. They do have Drummond. They re-signed him. And we've got Jonathan Isaac and Andre Roberson, who's been out for God knows how long. So this should be a very, very good game. This should be a very good game. This should be very good. There we go. So we take game 1 on the back of Michael Jordan's 44. So is this the one where we explode? Is this the one where we go all the way? Not with that Boston Celtics team. Not with that Boston Celtics team. And we lose game 2. And Michael Jordan didn't do all too great. But again, look, Dennis Turner doing bits. So simulate round. Let's see if I need to stop at any point. So we're losing 2-1. And we're 2-2. And we're losing 3-2. Okay, so what we need to do is, I want to see it step by step. If we're going to lose, let me watch it. So we're getting spanked. It's game, set, and match, and we're eliminated. Michael Jordan gets pushed back again. 23 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists in an elimination game. This is getting so irritating. This challenge failed if it hasn't already. So I'll sim all the way through. And then I'll sim it all the way to the end of the season, because I don't think there's anything for us to see. And then we'll check the roster, sim the first couple of games, and then simulate it right to the end. I think that's okay, right? I think that's okay too. See you guys soon. Okay guys, this is going to be the final season of this video, right? It's going to be the final season of this video. And I want to play a progression, right? Because I was actually sick and tired of watching Jordan lose so many times. Jordan's gone up to a 96, Larry Markkanen's gone up to a 92, Dennis Turner is a 90, and Wendell Carter Jr. and Kobe White all have gone up massively. Even Chambers is 85, Brown is 82. This is a solid starting 5. I believe that this is the season. Okay, maybe it's not. Let's see what Jordan puts up. 32, Markkanen 27, 3 blocks, made a couple of threes, free throws good as usual, but similar to today. By the way, another thing that I didn't mention, do you know in last season's playoffs, we lost to the Detroit Pistons, right? We beat them now. They beat the Boston Celtics 4-1 and made it all the way to the finals. That could have been us, you know. That could have been us. Anyway, Jordan puts up 33, Kobe White puts up 30. This is the season. People, this is the season. If we beat the Cavs now, that's it. That's it. We're winning a title this year. One way or another. We're going to win a title this year. Jordan puts up 31, 3 of 7, so he's taken a lot more 3-pointers this year. 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks is game, set, and match. Even this Reed kid is putting up numbers. So we're gonna do what we've been doing so far. Is we don't care what's happening throughout this season, right? What we care about is the ring, and we beat the Boston Celtics while I was talking, right? Yeah. So when it gets to the end, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be in a good position, and we are winning games. 7-1, title inbound, and we lost to Cleveland Cavaliers again. Oh God! But I'll be back again once the season is over. Guys, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? Michael Jordan's first MVP season comes in his 6th season. He puts up 29, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, nearly 1.5 blocks. His 3-point percentage went through the roof. He's this close to being part of the 50-40-90 club. Madness. Devin Booker again, 6th man of the year. Why is he on the bench? Giannis Defensive Player of the Year for like the 3rd year in a row. And I don't know who he coaches, but we ended up with a 58-24 record. Okay, so Michael Jordan made the All-NBA first team. Blessed. Is he joined by his teammates? And he is by Dennis Turner. By the way, Dennis Turner didn't make the All-Star team, but Lauri Markkanen did. Lauri Markkanen did. First team all defense. Anyone else? Did any of our rookies make it anywhere? Did we even have a rookie? Yes, we did. J.R. Morrison in the second all-rookie team. And we were the first seed. And lastly, we got bounced by Detroit, so it's perfect. And guess what? Boston Celtics didn't even make it. Let's see who we're dealing with. Are we still dealing with Andre Drummond and that Parks guy? Yes, we are. Jonathan Isaac, Stephen Reeves. But our team is miles better. Our team is miles better. So I am going to sim the first game and go straight through the rest of them. So simulate game, we win. Michael Jordan is on a war path. He is on a war path. Oh no, I didn't mean to simcast it. No, go back. I mean to simulate the round, because that's how confident I am that we are through. That is how confident I am. Sweepage. Are we going to do it this year? Okay, cool. Let's go through the box score real quick. Let's go to game 1. So we knew Jordan dropped 40. In game 2, he dropped 33, 12 assists, 3 steals, 4 blocks. It is actually game. Okay, so game 3, not so great, but again, good numbers. Again, good numbers. And look, the whole team is chipping in. It is game. It is game. Who's this Atlanta team got? Who do they have? Oh, they lost out on Trae Young. And they've got a bunch of auto-generated dudes. But again, am I concerned? No. Okay, maybe I should be. Maybe I should be. Michael Jordan was 24 and 13. So we actually had a good game. We actually had a good game. I'm going to simulate the round. I still have faith that we're going to do this. 2-1, 3-1, 4-1. Light work. So quickly check the box scores. We know game 1, game 2. Game 3, Jordan goes off for 43, 8, 7, 4 steals, 2 blocks. Okay, it's 1 for 8 from the 3-point line, but he's attempting them. He might not be making them, but he's attempting them. And then game 4, triple-double, light work. And then game 5, Michael Jordan 21-4, but Lauri Markkanen is the one that did most of the heavy lifting. But yo, this is it. This is it. This is the season. So we just have to beat Bam Adebayo and Bradley Beal. That's all we have to do. And I believe that we can do that. Simulate the first game. Michael Jordan wins it, 33 points, 5 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks. Simulate the round. We're going to the NBA Finals, baby. We're going to the NBA Finals, baby. There we go. There we go. You guys don't understand. I am so excited. So we know game 1. Game 2 drops 38 and 11. Then he drops 24 and 10. Then he drops 33 and 11 with 3 steals. And then to kill the game off, he drops 25 and Lauri Markkanen is the closer. So, we're here. We just have to beat Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. and Mitchell Robinson. Oh my god, this team is stacked. And I think they're the reigning champions, are they not? Are they not? Team records, total points, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for season awards, player of the week, no. NBA records, no. League history. So, past champions, San Antonio Spurs won it with Kyrie Irving. They won it there. Okay, so that's a while back. I'm gonna simulate this game and we take game 1. Come on! 6 steals. This is ridiculous. Play game. Because obviously, NBA 2K wants us to do the long way around. Simulate game. And we don't win that. We get battered, but we're gonna simulate the round and pray for the best. We're up 2-1. We're up 3-1. Champions. We are champions, and Michael Jordan averaged 30 points per game in the playoffs with 9.4 assists and 3 steals, 2 blocks. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Do you know what we didn't do? What a good way to end the video, right? One thing that we didn't do is we didn't check player stats. So we need to check them ASAP. So if we go back to, so he must be happy. He's exhilarated. He has to be. He has to be. So in the season, 29. Oh yeah, we knew that because he won. Oh wow, 50, 40, 90 club in the playoffs. 29.2. Is that a career high? No, just a 0.1 off. But this is a good sign, and he's only going to get better, and the rest of the team is as well. Heavy three. So we're gonna have to stop the video there. I'm gonna drop another one in 2 weeks. That might be the last one, but we'll just wait and see. I just want Michael Jordan to win rings and prove to people that he is the GOAT. So far, it hasn't looked like it at all. It hasn't looked like it at all. Look at that, Zion Williamson, an auto-generated guy. Michael Jordan, 5th. Guys, I hope to see you guys again in 2 weeks. Make sure you like. This is what Sosa keeps saying. If you like the video, right? And then we can keep pumping out, and let us know if there's certain videos that you like. We'll try and do that for you. Obviously, we prefer you to stick with the sports angle of it all, but we'll take on requests, and I will be back again soon. Peace.